Hello everyone and welcome to this next episode of Monsters Love You Too. And I am kind of thinking, with the amount of brains, flesh and guts we have at the moment, we've got enough to buffer us that we should go and see our childhood friends and go outside the coop first. So let's go see the little guys. It's easy to sneak up to the crack in the base of the wall. The lookout can't see that side of the coop. The dirt that filled the crack has been dug out. You knock on the wall once, twice, 3 times, and wait. Nothing. Wait. It's been a while and still nothing. Keep waiting. Nobody has come to the other side of the crack. You hear some slings talking inside the coop, but not your friends. Keep waiting. There isn't room to pace back and forth under the plastic sheet, but you fidget for all you're worth. You turn and leave. Lindity is standing just outside the cover of the plastic sheet. It is you, isn't it? Rance has said that you're yourself again. Not starving, not crazed. Hold on to my calm. Your voice is deeper, darker. Well, we're not an adult now. We're just a really big adolescent. Say nothing. How is living outside? Tell her how weird it is being a hammer. I believe it. Rancid says they're a bunch of thugs. Have you heard about the situation in the coop? We're gonna listen attentively. Lindity smiles at you, hunkered down and focus on her words. Monsterlings keep growing up, and then they get taken away. A trestle gives new adolescence to these adults who come whenever someone grows up. We don't know what happens to them after that. Rancid's been slipping outside to look for a safe place, hasn't found one though. What's been happening out there in the shops? She seems eager. You can't help but think of how Sluggoth has enthralled you with the photograph. And tell her everything, all the good and all the bad. You tell Lindity about your life in Sluggoth's gang. Sounds like the outside is worse than here. Someone inside the coop yells Lindity's name. Lindity looks towards the gate, which is cracked open. I have to go now. I'll tell the others you're, you again. Come back later. Gory won't say it, but he misses you a lot. You avoid the gaze of the lookout and scuttle back to the shops. I was hoping to see Lindy and Gory and everyone. You know, like Rock. Rock was like our first friend. That says collect herbs from the farmers. That one says sneak around the pasture. Ooh, let's do that one. You look down on the pasture from the remaining half of the collapsed tower. There's only one adult there right now. He was feathery the last time you were here. Now he's barely more than a slimy puddle. He's not alone though. Elder Grashrag opens the sack. He drops some dried herbs into the puddle. The puddle rolls and twitches and foams, then seems to solidify for a moment. Interesting. You're sure you didn't make any noise, but Grashrag points a claw at you. Come, thief. Hold this bag, and I will give you a treat. Sure, but keep my defenses up. Grashrag's expression becomes less intense as you watch you pick up the bag. You have no idea what he's thinking. You see, little Feral, I need both paws free for this. He picks up a wooden board with markings on it and crosses off something with a sharp claw gesture. I can't stop her from dissolving, it's far too late. But I'm gathering data for an experiment. A human art that I rediscovered. Gretchag raises the board, shakes it a little, then lowers it again. I doubt you'd understand. Pay attention, stay alert. You keep your eyes and ears open, wary for some betrayal, and don't even look at the wooden board. Gretchag seems a little disappointed, but he grins, shrugs, and continues with his project. Gretchag removes a blue speckled egg from the bag and cracks it. He throws the egg shell into the puddle. The puddle ripples with blue pigment. Gretchag makes another mark on the board. He gestures to the egg spilled innards. For you, the egg of the crying cuckoo, eaten exactly 2 days after it was laid, can enhance one's ferocity. Devour it. Swipe. Not bad. We got more guts. Your maximum guts increases. Gretchag watches you making more marks on a different part of the wooden board. You're part of the experiment now too, young one. Gretchag frowns. You know, there's something about your eyes. He pulls an intact reddish egg from a second bag. This one is a trap. He holds the egg out to you, his voice almost a purr. But not a harmful one. We will both learn from it. Eat it. Gulp, you swallow the egg whole. Gretchag turns purple. Hask and the other guard turns purple. Everything turns purple. Is my fur melting or just purple? Interesting indeed. Don't fight the effects. I promise you'll feel absolutely no pain. You hear whistling. Purple Gretchag's purple guards draw close, raising their purple spear. Take this one to the tethers. I need to perform an examination. Yes, Elder. Break free of the purple influence. Go. Oh. I mean, we do have the influence, but do we want to? Okay. If we go with Gretchag, we'd be out of the hammers. But I don't know if the Elder's gonna look after us any better because we're an experiment. I mean, I don't have enough willpower to resist. We're going. Purple. You feel the guards dragging you along the rocky purple ground. You feel nothing. I must purple asleep. You dream. Is this a dream? I'm not purple sure. This should be enough. I'm intrigued. Ow! What just purple stabbed me? Leave the feral. Perhaps in the future. You bet. You open your eyes. You blink 10 times and wince at the sharp pain in your arm. A small chunk of your flesh is missing. It doesn't look like a bite or a claw mark. You return to the hammer lair and rest for a while. Oh, man. Thought that meant we were gonna get out of the hammers. But I guess not. And collect herbs from the farmers. I don't like these stupid farmers. I don't like your stupid face. The pair fall behind you as they begin to fight. Let them fight for a while. You pause while the two smaller monsters tussle for a while. Gorogo drives Clop to the ground with a flurry of kicks. Clop lies there for a while, catching his breath. I'll get you next time. He stands up and your group moves on. You arrive at the damp farm patch. Utz looks up at you, taking in your size and appearance. He recognizes you eventually. Utz crumbles into a ball and bursts into tears. Glump scowls at him. Utz whimpers like a monsterling. Wouldn't it be nice to just give him a little kick while he's down? Just one kick though. Yeah, I knew that was going to give me some malice. It feels good. Glump regards Utz sadly. This one's terrible, I said it before. Glump prods Utz with his rake. Well, the boss said your responsibility was to get him in line. But he didn't say how. All I know is farming. Well, you should have farmed him. Sluggo said we have to. Sluggo said we get to kick you if you didn't make this work. Make a big show of yelling at him, but don't actually hurt him. You growl and snarl and shout and yell, and roar echoes resound from the distant trade hall and the roof of the great cavern. Glump cringes and lies on the muddy ground, muttering with his eyes closed. Wow, you beat him up with your voice. When you let up, Glump is dazed and unsteady. He gets up to his feet with the help of his rake. You turn to the pile of herbs. Some are wet, some are dried, all are pungent. Just smelling them is restorative. This ground is the best patch of the trough. Even Ut can't grow bad herbs here. Just wish he grew more. Steal a mouthful of the herbs, that word. You scoff down some of the green stuff while the others are distracted. Oh, we lost some flesh, but we got max brains. It burns so good it increases your maximum brains. As Gorogo and Club walk away carrying part of the tribute, you nearly trip over the pathetic Ut. Don't hurt Ut. With great forbearance, you let Ut remain unkicked. Ut does not deserve this. Not fair, not fair. Hammers always hurt Ut. Pumpkins always hurt Ut. Mirimi kicked Ut in the eye. Hey, shut up over there. If you don't want me to kick both your salting eyes. No! Ut leaps and charges in a random direction. He bumps into a laughing Gorogo. Gorogo easily holds Ut back with one foot. Ut shrieks and howls, trying to reach Gorogo's body with his claws. Let's snap Ut out of it with a few loud, angry words. Ut stops slashing and Gorogo hops back at the angry sound of your voice. Ut falls flat, face first in the mud. Gorogo picks up part of his cargo and joins Clopped, ready to leave without a word. You cross the shops with bundles of herbs, leaving a redolent trail in the air behind you. When you return to the lair, you have a chance for a little rest and relaxation. Ooh, dining hall. Is it dinner time? Because we need to get some flesh on us. Many of the hammers give you extra space as you approach the dining hall. Slugger stands by the table protecting the food pile. He looks at you, pats a fur on his chest where he keeps the human photograph hidden. Subtly maneuver some of the other monsters out of the way. Oh, we got some greed now. You loom and Snuggle steps to one side. You nudge Garuga and Verdict aside. They do nothing. Sluggoth doesn't seem to notice. You are able to get a larger portion of the food, or centipedes. Nice. Crunchy. You head out of the hall for a nice nap. Well, now's a really good time to go back and see our little friends. Lindity! There's someone on the other side of the crack. They don't answer your call at first. Lindity said you fell under a school. No, you crawled out from one and are now a delinquent? Not a Ferris wheel anymore. We're gonna just listen. Gory grins as you look at him expectantly. Lindity asked us to trust you. I trust truth, never changing, never stopping to explain. That's you. His nonsense is beginning to hurt your head. Snarl, but let him go on talking. Monsters think about food, but love and fear salt. You salted me. Are you really better, or does your hunger simply wait in your aft cabin? I'd believe you, but you're really 16 fish in a burlap bag with glass eyes and ivory teeth. Let him speak. I admit I could be wrong about that. What if you're a monster that just looks like 16 fish in a burlap bag? Tell him I'm not I'm not sure what I am these days. Yes, exactly, he laughs. I suppose you're you, and you know any number of fish, unless 0 is a number. Lindy trusts you, but she distrusts truth. Science in her head leads her, like ghosts. Trust me to trust her, not her to trust me. What does that even mean? Gory sighs. We will need to discuss this at greater length when you are ready. Gory looks at you, then looks down at his arm. He thrusts the arm through the crack. Eat me, old pirate. Refuse. You made me feel okay about killing me. Unless you don't, then you're okay with not that? Come back, not soon, but you will be welcome when you are ready. He departs, leaving you alone. You retreat into the shops. Okay, let's go to the let's see what's available. Okay, snowberries or patrol the shops. Let's patrol the shops first. Hey, we got some whatever that is with the farmers now. You spend time walking between buildings and down uneven streets. It's been a long patrol already with nothing to show but a few berries you found in the meadow. You and Snuggle sit on a rock to rest. Share the berries with Snuggle. Yay, we lost the greed. Snuggle accepts her share of the berries and looks at you, or blinks at you. It's hard to tell with the one-eyed monsters. The sound of movement comes from several directions. You are no longer alone. Marumi, that's our rock. Walk right up to little Marumi. Now we're talking. More monsters join the ambush and surround you. You sit on my rock, I sit on you. She raises her paws, put in her fists, and bends her knees. Fine. fight the other gang by myself. The battle is joined. Okay, we have more health than Marumi. Okay, Marumi screams and comes at you in an all-out attack. Use my superior size, smash her down as she gets close. You knock her to the ground. Marumi loses 11 health. Marumi rises up again, then raises 1 foot off the ground. Hit her with a perfectly timed strike. Marumi tries to pivot and kick you as you maneuver, but you get in a good punch. Marumi loses 11 health. Marumi is exhausted, unable to move. Snuggle jumps up and down. Hey, you got her good! Without Snuggle or anyone else here to back you up, you still have all these other monsters to deal with. You could easily take any 2 of them with ease, but there are many more than that. You leave unmolested, but you don't even get to take a bite out of Marumi before you do. Aww. Okay, let's go gather some berries. You and the other hammers approach the bramble thicket where the gnarlberries are grown. It's about time for a new crop, by Berryberry's reckoning. Joel looks around and flexes his tendrils. He's finally finished regrowing them all. Did you hear something? I mean, it's probably nothing, but I thought I heard something. Everyone looks at you for guidance. Tell them to keep a lookout for threats. Clop nods. You bet, boss. I mean, you're not the boss. I mean, Snuggle glances at Shigar and clearly restrains himself to keep from rolling her eye. Everyone wanders in different directions, picking berries and breaking branches. Soon you hear something. An argument over by the thickest patch of brambles. Sounds like a stupid invention, Berry. Ow! Snuggle shakes one paw, plucking tiny thorns from her hide. Jill snakes his tendrils among the branches, plucking berries without a scratch. But it's very simple. You take different foods, smush them together, and the taste gets better. But I'm gonna try adding fire next. Fire? That's not new. Sluggoth knows how to roast beast meat. No time for that. I want to pick as many berries as I can. You keep picking the berries. You can't improve on food. Food is already good because it's food. Yeah. A rustling noise attracts your attention. It's hard to determine exactly where it is, but it's close. Shigar yells in alarm. There's an adult. I think it's a feral. An adult bursts from among the tallest brambles. Because you set a lookout, all the monsters get away from the adult's charge except one. The adult grabs Joel and yanks off 3 of his tendrils. Eeeeee, not again! Okay, we're gonna fight the adult and save Joel. Okay, okay, the adult is called Pooh and has more health than us, but I think we can do this. The huge feral looms above you as you close with him. He raises his massive arms and spreads them wide. Step in and jab him, punch to the face should do the trick. He tries to grapple you, but you are out of reach before he can respond. He's big but slow. The feral adult loses 11 health. The feral drops to all fours and starts lumbering towards Berry. Ignore Berry, focus on smashing the feral on the back of the head. The feral battles the diminutive Berry with his paws until you get his attention with your powerful strike. The feral adult loses 11 health. The feral howls and glares at you. He rises back up on two legs and starts swatting the air as he advances on you. Dance around him, dodge and weave and punch. He's too slow to keep up. You get in a few quick jabs. The feral adult loses 11 health. The feral blinks confused as the other hammers finally start to run away. Ignore the gang, kick him in the butt. Something goes crack in the feral's lower back. The feral adult loses 11 health. The feral gathers himself up and lopes away, groaning in pain. Everybody cheers. Back at the lair, you take stock. Everybody got away alive. You got a fairly big pile of gnarberries. Fine, we're getting the greed back. Oh, 2 greed? But that's... Oh, we're full. We haven't been full in a long time. You keep the berries to yourself. You eat until you're very full. Oh, we can go back and see our little friends again. We're doing so much better than the last 2 times that we were there. Okay, we're gonna go warn our friends. You evade the coop lookout with ease and huddle near the crack in the wall. In quiet tones, you relay Sluggos' plan to your friends. It will be another massacre. Yes, we'll fight them and massacre them up good. That's not what I meant. Gory's probably right. I know I'm not always right, but I also have the brain of a giant squid. Of 3 giant squids. Careful is good. What if we can turn this attack to our advantage? This gang, the Hammers from your stories, they don't seem to be that bad. Crude and stupid, malicious maybe. But Sluggoth is the real problem. The Hammers already look to you for things, right? My reputation is pretty high. I thought so. If something were to happen to Sluggoth, do you think you could step up, be the new Sluggoth? I mean, the new boss? Well, I guess I could be the new leader. You briefly imagine being Sluggoth, except smarter and better looking. It feels good. And we could get them to live together without harassing us or those poor farmers. Lindiddy, there is a but. But? You heard Elder Tristle. If Sluggoth raids the coop, a Tristle will kill the whole gang. Not if we trap him and delay her. We need this to go just right. Lindiddy really cares about this, you know. Just keep listening. Tell Sluggoth that we can trap a Tristle in her bunker in exchange for a place for the gang. Tell Sluggoth we can trap a Tristle in a bunker in exchange for a place in the gang. Once the raid starts, Sluggoth has an accident. We get Sluggoth into the bunker with the Elder. Okay, how? And that's it for him. Then you calm everyone down, and a Tristle doesn't kill them. I don't know why I just said that. Say it's a good plan and offer some pointers. You make a few suggestions, little things about the gate and the bunker. Lindiddy smiles at you as you build on her existing framework. You sneak away and return to the lair. Nobody bothers you for a while, so you get some sleep. back to the throne room. Sluggoth yawns and knocks over some metal objects. An empty tin can rolls away unnoticed. You wake me up. A suggestion, you say? Sluggoth needs no suggestions. Sluggoth is the smartest, bravest leader there is. What, he talks in the third person now? Is he our old friend, Utz? You manage not to compare him to Utz, but it's not easy to resist the temptation. And now I'm stronger than ever. Sluggoth flexes his adult body. Admire. No. You open your eyes wide. Your eyes open wide as you clench your jaw and flex your claws. Sluggoth continues to admire himself. The time has come. The time to raid the coop has come. Guide him to Linditti's plan with carefully chosen words. Sluggoth scowls. My plan is the best possible plan. It needs no improvements. Get in his face and make him believe me. Sluggoth sits on his throne growling. The pile of junk creaks under the new weight. You tell Sluggoth about your friend Linditti and her plan. You explain how Etrissa will be trapped in a bunker. Why is a monsterling so eager to betray Etrissa? Ask why he's not loyal to Etrissa since he was once one of her little nasties too. Sluggoth cringes at the thought. Alright, you made your point. I magnanimously accept your suggestion to improve my already perfect plan. Tell this Linditti to get ready. Sluggoth leans back. Somehow the throne supports his body. Yes, tomorrow the coop. And the day after, tomorrow, the city. Not until I'm smart, but don't mean a word of it. Sluggoth smiles, deeply satisfied by your toadying. He doesn't seem to have any idea you're faking. Sluggoth's eyes close, then open, then close again. He snorts and wakes up. Get out of here, get some food. You know what? That's where we're going to leave it today. So, if you made it this far and enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Feel free to leave a comment, as I do read each and every single one. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!